Welcome traders of the internet to the weekly Market Movers video preview. This is our trade room schedule as well as a look at all the events that we feel will move the futures markets in the upcoming week. Let's get started. All events are Eastern Time. Monday morning at 3:15 a.m. there is no trade room, but we actually have 3 events and we do generate daily trade reports for these 3 events. At 3:15, there's a French Flash Services manufacturing report. At 3:30, there's the German version of that report. And then at 4:30 a.m. is the British version of that report. We start our first trade room of the week at 9:15 a.m. for the U.S. Flash Manufacturing Services PMI report. Tuesday morning, we're starting real early, 5:40 a.m. in the trade room for Spotify earnings, GE and GM earnings. Then we'll come back into the trade room at 9:30 a.m. for CB Consumer Confidence with Richmond Manufacturing. Back in the afternoon, 3:30 p.m. for Alphabet and Microsoft earnings and Snap, and also the API crude oil report. Then finally on Tuesday, we finish out the day, 9:15 p.m. for an Australia family money trade, Australia CPI. Wednesday, 6:10 in the morning, we start with AT&T earnings and then Coke's earnings. Back at 7:15 a.m. for Boeing's earnings. And then 9:30 in the morning, we'll have 2 events on Wednesday, new home sales and crude oil inventories, and then the big event of the week in our free stream on YouTube, the FOMC statement. Also, Wednesday, a big trade, 3:30 p.m., a big event, Meta, Facebook earnings. Thursday, we start early again, 6:10 a.m. for Honeywell's earnings. Back at 6:45 for McDonald's earnings. Back at 8 o'clock for 2 events, 2 big ones, the main refi rate for the euro, and at 8 o'clock also advanced GDP, durable goods, and unemployment claims, all in one report. That's 8 a.m. on Thursday. Back at 10 o'clock on Thursday for the natural gas storage report, 12:30 p.m. for the 7-year note auction, and then 3:30 p.m. for Intel's earnings. Finally, we'll be just watching a report at 9:30 p.m., the Australian PPI and retail sales. We have not seen that report moving the Australian dollar enough to trade it, so we'll keep our eye on it. Usually retail sales does not trade with that report also. Finally, we finish out the week Friday, starting early again, 6 a.m. Chevron's earnings, Exxon's earnings, back in the room at 8 o'clock for 2 events, Canada GDP, and a big one, the core PCE price index, along with personal income and spending in the United States. A very important inflation style report. And then our final event of the week, what's a very busy week, obviously, 9:30 a.m., revised University of Michigan consumer sentiment, another good moving inflation consumer confidence report. A lot of activity this week. The big event, obviously, the FOMC statement. Will they raise rates? How much will they raise? How will it affect the markets? We'll be there and we'll be streaming it on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you make your way into our trade room, learn all about appointment-based trading so you could trade these news events along with us. I'm Lee Goldstein, signing out for 10-minute trades. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you in the trade.